Excuse me, everybody.
I'm glad you just said that.
That's how we gotta start getting our day started.
They are going to be violent anyway.
Y'all gotta give it up. Y'all gotta give it up.
What it is going to take in order for us to get from under our oppressor's thumb. They are going to be violent anyway. So why would we continue to be peaceful martyrs to keep capitalism and white supremacy going? We cannot live like this. This is not sustainable. The American empire is falling anyway. So you have to make a choice now. Are you going to fall with it, or are you going to be a part of bringing it down and building something that is actually made within the image of marginalized people, most especially Black and Indigenous people? I believe that Black people can be responsible for themselves, govern themselves, create their own systems. But do you?
Or you can help build up the system. It's a valid option. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show where we cover the nation's absurdities. And today we have a lot. We're going to be focusing on the people that are coping desperately to their hero, even though he's been convicted of murder and sentenced to 35 years. It's these, I don't know, coping Karmelo kids or something. I don't know what we're going to call them, but we're going to be doing it in the liberal pool of madness. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I'm so proud of y'all for that white boy. See, they not used to this shit happening to them, y'all. My only problem is it should happen more. This round, I got a problem with my people. It should happen more. We should make a day like every Thursday or every Wednesday where we just wake up and up a white girl or a white boy. Just pick a little girl, smack the shit out of her. Little boy, smack the shit out of him. Old lady, white, whatever.
So you're advocating for an actual weekly purge type situation where you just go after kids and elderly? Dude, you're insane. That's all I have to say.
We should set up a day once a week where we just f them up, y'all, until they go back to the mountains. Yeah, let's set a day where we just f them up. Oh, this cuz we wake up, we yawn, we brush our teeth, we wash our face, and we go outside and we just fuck them up. First, that's how we gotta start getting our day started. Can we please pick a day where we just fuck white people up? Just beat their ass.
What is wrong with you and your people? I'm telling you, this ghetto culture is a cancer on this country. I'm sorry.
Especially the old ones. Just beat their ass, the kids, just beat their ass. Everybody, get in the comments. Let's set up a day where we just where's national white people every day. Seriously, we just beat them up. Just walk up to them and be shit's about to change whether they know it or not. They talking all this shit online, this racist shit, but the reality, they gonna have to get out here with us in a minute. And boy, I can't wait the day we beat the fuck out these crackers. They don't stand a chance. I just can't wait to take these hands. Oh, it's about to be soon. Good job, y'all. Let's set a day we do that to their kids more. I hope their kids rotting in hell. Matter of fact, I wish I knew where the little white boy grave was so I can go spit on that bitch. Dig him up, smack him up again, stab him up again, put his ass back in there. Let's set a day where we just beat their ass, y'all. Let's get him.
Man, you are one twisted fuck.
Well, you are a sick and vile person. And I hate to tell you, but some other sicko already beat you to it. This guy, I mean, such a disgrace. How disrespectful can you get? And this seems to be a growing trend to actually hurt people. Look, they're essentially doing hate crimes, although nobody's probably going to get arrested for it. But take a look at these next two clips. There's this young piece of trash on the left, and she approaches this man who's not doing anything.
Hey, bro. Weren't you on Jerry Selection?
Bitch.
Weren't you on Jerry Selection?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, the hell you was.
I never been on Jerry Selection.
And then we have another example of somebody seemingly just picking some random guy off the street and smacking him. It's an excuse for these people to cause physical harm to white people, and they believe they can get away with it. And so far, they have. Let's take a look at this piece of trash.
Hey, wasn't you on jury selection?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Seriously. No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
He was on jury selection.
He's a vet. He's a vet, dude. He's a vet. He's a vet. He ain't been on jury selection.
I ain't worrying about that. You gonna die.
Quit, dude.
Ow. You on jury? Wasn't you on jury?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
You on jury selection?
He wasn't.
You was on jury selection?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
No, he wasn't.
Not for Anthony, not for Karmelo Anthony. Oh. All right, my beat. I thought you was on jurisdiction for
Now apologize to him, dude.
And then you have this.
Excuse me, everybody. I'm going to Streamer University, but most importantly, free Karmelo. Thank you.
Karmelo Anthony was lynched by the legal system in Texas. Every witness against him lied and was inconsistent in their testimony.
And when the verdict came down, there were a lot of crash outs that were happening outside the courthouse. Let's take a look at probably the poster child of those crash outs. She is something else, and not in a good way.
I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
Just like Karmelo was doing.
All right, so I've heard a lot about justice for Karmelo, right?
Yeah. Justice for Karmelo. I would've stabbed that nigga too.
Why?
Hey, I would've did it to him. I promise I would've. I would've did it to him.
But why?
I would've did it to him and his brother.
Okay, but for what reason?
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Them little boys came looking for trouble.
Okay.
You come looking for trouble, you don't know what fucking outcome going.
Sure.
You don't know outcome. You fucked the wrong mother. It's the same way. Them boys were looking for trouble.
Okay.
You know what happened? He got stabbed and he died.
So if you go looking for trouble, the expectation is you're going to get stabbed by a black person? That's horrible. That's a horrible mindset to be in.
If you were looking for trouble, that's self-defense.
Right.
If you can't see that between your little ass brain,
all right.
do I have to tell you? I have to whisper it to you?
So
You want me to whisper it to you?
no, I just
You want me to whisper it to you?
you can talk in.
You want me to whisper it to you?
Well, you're yelling right now.
All right, then, bitch.
Yeah, well, you're.
Play with somebody else, nigga. I'm a real gangster. Play with somebody else. I'll fuck you up.
I'm just trying to get like some insight into the situation. There we have it, guys. From a real gangster.
And of course, you've got people making outlandish claims, like this next lady who says the courthouse is really a slaughterhouse. Come on.
Let her talk.
This was a legal lynching that happened in here today.
We can't hear. All right.
I said as a former prosecutor, this was a legal lynching that happened in this slaughterhouse. This is a slaughterhouse. This is not a courthouse. This courthouse is designed when you would come here and you look like us to slaughter you. That judge intentionally.
And right off the bat, man, free Karmelo. Straight up. Straight up. I don't give a fuck. No white lives. All lives don't matter over here. Because on the daily, we get killed.
Yeah, by your own race. It's black on black crime, a lot of this stuff. Look at Chicago. You don't see anybody weeping over all of the innocent children that were gunned down by stray bullets from black on black gang shootings in Chicago. No, you don't hear about that. Who cares about that? You know, that doesn't matter.
And ain't nobody got shit to say.
Yeah.
But when one of ours is protecting itself.
How is nobody can rationally say that it was self-defense, okay? At the most, there was a shove and a shove back and maybe another shove and then a stab. That's it. And that's from eyewitnesses, regardless of what crazy conspiracy theories you hear out there, because there are a lot. But anyway,
protecting themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They get ambushed. They get threats. They get all of this. That cracker, we smoking on that Austin Pat pussy. Like, I don't care anymore because it ain't no good in this shit. It ain't nothing good that's in this shit. But they trying to lay the law down, all that shit. Y'all gotta give it up. Y'all gotta give it up. It ain't over. It ain't over. Free Karmelo, man.
He ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You 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 ain't gonna do shit.
Well, the constraint of that guy in the American flag shirt was amazing. And you know, if you would have laid just one hand on that guy jumping in front of him, everybody would have gang piled on top of that guy and just started kicking and head stomping. And there would have been a fatality outside of the court that day for sure. So, and also just a little bit of information, the guy that was jumping around, he actually got arrested because he had a warrant or something out for his arrest. So, yeah, the guy in the American flag didn't have to do something, but the law enforcement people certainly did. Today's show is sponsored by @MelissaSullivan5899. Thank you very much, Melissa, for sponsoring yet another episode. I do appreciate it, and I hope you're having a great day.
Only good cracker is a dead cracker. 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 Only good cracker is a dead cracker.
And here's the thing. There are so many people, especially in that ghetto culture, that believe this is actually what the courtroom looked like during the trial for Karmelo. I mean, really? This next clip is kind of disturbing to me. It's disgusting, and quite frankly, it's in very bad taste. It is this TikTok, I don't know if it's an actual challenge, but apparently a bunch of youth out there, black youth especially, are taking a knife and they're dancing around and they're mimicking that they're stabbing Austin. And seriously, this is going too far.
Austin Bob, knife had blood on the tip when he dropped. How the fuck you gonna stop me? Shit niggas going out back Marlo out the box. I sound when he died. The fuck this floor, but I got side. Nigga go text my phone, talk about he don't like my shit. He got stabbed behind knife. Austin Bob, knife had blood on the tip when he dropped. How the fuck you gonna stop me? Shit niggas going out back Marlo out the box. I sound when he died. The fuck with this floor, but I got side. Nigga go text my phone, talk about he don't like my shit. He got stabbed behind knife. Once that shit was over, coughing and blood, he think he got Ebola. Nigga sent to the hospital.
On the Drake for like I can fly fast, get behind us and waving them back.
Austin Bob, knife had blood on the tip when he dropped. How the fuck you gonna stop me? Shit niggas going out back.
I am praying to God that Karmelo Anthony gets found innocent. Because a lot of these white folks need to understand you cannot go around putting your hands on people and expecting nothing to happen.
Yeah, but you also have the expectation of that if you do put your hands on somebody, you're not going to get stabbed to death. Seriously, people.
You cannot go around talking shit to people and expecting nothing to happen. That's your white privilege. You've been around the white folks too long.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he actually nailed it. He's totally right there. Our white privilege, it's the bane of our existence, really.
You think nobody gonna put hands on you or do nothing to you?
Well, that guy actually brings up a really valid point because I never leave home without my white privilege card. It makes it so I'm scot-free of anything, apparently.
Hey, internet gangsters. Stop talking.
Really? Not even 5 seconds in and we hear the chirp? Come on. It's not that difficult, people. Just change out the battery. It's not hard.
Shit that your ass can't cash. Because a lot of y'all are real comfortable with talking shit behind the screen.
That's true, yeah.
Talking reckless, making threats, acting like y'all invincible. When you're not. Like, who raised you? The fuck?
You know, I've been watching these videos about these racist people.
I'm sorry, but do your frames really need to take up almost the entire width of your video clip? Gosh, you got to get some smaller frames, lady.
And other people going off on them, in particular white people. I am Gen X. I am perimenopausal.
Oh, that's way too much information, but okay.
And I have a whole lot of rage. I have a whole lot of rage that I could word vomit on somebody and make them feel about that big.
Oh, that
because
big?
it'd probably go viral.
If evidence does come out that Karmelo was not in fact fighting for his life when he stabbed and killed Austin Metcalf, do you think that the black community will accept that?
If evidence shows that he did not, no, we're gonna stand by ours regardless. They stand by theirs. So yeah, this is about race. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, they wouldn't give a damn.
I come out here every Thursday and we pray for people going to court because we know this is the final frontier of racism and it's legalized here.
Where are y'all white people at? If you love Austin, you would be here. You shall not pass.
Like they really think they won. They really think they won when we still winning because we can still sit out in the sun and not get burned. We still got the medal, so y'all ain't won shit. You know, this shit is not over. Karmelo, we coming for you, baby. Believe that. We coming for you. It ain't over. It ain't over.
And this next clip kind of just blew me away because this guy says he is from Africa. He is a black man, but he says he is from Africa, and the other black people around him that are here, you know, they're Americans, they're actually telling the guy to go home. What? The irony is just too rich, my friends. Take a look.
I'm from Africa. I'm blacker than all of you. By far, actually. So you're African? Yeah. From the motherland. Born in Africa. What part? Hold on. All right, I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. Black people are not exclusively from America. They're from all over the world. All over the world. They're from Africa, Australia, Great Britain, not just from America. You know what? You know what? Oh, that's a death threat. That's a death threat, right? Get on video. That's a death threat.
What'd he say?
He said I'm going to do this to you. What does that mean? Huh?
And here's a little bit more insight, some more details of the case and how everything unfolded. Take a look.
Karmelo Anthony was already suspended from school when he appeared at that track meet on that fateful day. He was already suspended for having a weapon at school. He wasn't supposed to be at the track meet. Okay, remember, he wasn't supposed to be there April 2nd, 2025. If he was where he was supposed to have been, Austin Metcalf would still be alive. So clearly we have a pattern here, but you woke and woke black folks who don't listen to logic or reason going to actually believe that it was self-defense. When in the police report, it did not say anything about Karmelo saying he was jumped. He said he put his hands on me and I told him not to. Y'all just make up stuff. Bless your hearts. You are just so ridiculously delusional. Those of you who believe that Karmelo had to actually act in self-defense. Then answer me, why was that information not in the police report? Why did Karmelo say he put his hands on me and I told him not to? He did not say they. He did not say him and his brother or someone who looked like his brother or several people jumped me. He never said that. That is not in the police report, which I read. Okay. And also, don't forget, there were 4 black witnesses, people who were actually eyewitnesses, not people just spewing out rhetoric like Willie D and these other lefty folks, the black delegation who thinks they speak on behalf of all black people. They out here throwing out information when they themselves were not physically there. I'd rather believe the people who were physically there. Plus, some of those people, not that it matters about ethnicity, but I'm saying this to prove a point. 4 of those witnesses reportedly were Black, and they all said Karmelo instigated it, provoked it. He was in the wrong. He started it. And Austin was reported to have said, I don't want to fight you.
Really go out to the Karmelo Anthony supporters. Where are y'all getting y'all facts from? Because every time I have a debate or a discussion with y'all, y'all keep pulling out these alleged facts that when you go look them up, it's all bullshit. You can't find no affidavit, police report, witness testimony, the stenographer at the court, they didn't type that shit up. So I'm like, where are y'all getting this information from? Charleston White and the rest of these fake ass race hustling people on the internet who wasn't at the court. All the people that went to the court case, they not saying that shit that y'all saying. So where's this evidence? Y'all said that he didn't have a knife. It was a cleat sharpener. A cleat sharpener. Come on, dog. Anybody who ran track knows there's no such thing as a cleat sharpener. You change your cleats with your hands. You could literally unscrew them with your hands.
Yeah, that's totally true. I was in track. I did pole vaulting, and yeah, you just take out you just replace them if they're, dull. Anyways.
If your spike is dull, unscrew it with your hands. There's no such thing as a cleat sharpener. Y'all said the Metcalf brothers was bullies. Where's the evidence of that? I have yet to find any evidence of them being these alleged bullies. Then y'all said Karmelo Anthony was about to get jumped by who? What witness? None of the witnesses, even the ones that y'all claim was friends with Karmelo, none of them said that he was about to get jumped.
Yeah, there are people, I probably should have tried to find the video, but you've got some people saying that Karmelo was jumped by some people are saying 3 people, other people are saying 4 people. I heard one person claim that he got jumped by, I think it was up to 6 people. It's come on, seriously, stop gaslighting everybody, okay?
Karmelo himself never said he was about to get jumped. You see that Karmelo parents are walking around with a shirt that says #believe Karmelo. Well, I do believe Karmelo. I believe him when he said that he stabbed Austin Metcalf because he touched him. I believe that. I don't believe he was getting jumped and all this other bullshit that y'all keep lying about. Then down to the black jurors. Oh, they struck the black jurors from jury selection because they were black. They need to do a Batson challenge. The Batson challenge got rejected. And then we come to find out, no, they didn't get removed because they were black. It was because they were teachers. Could you make the argument, well, they were black? Maybe so, but that's not what the court accepted. So why y'all keep telling these lies on the internet? Stop believing this shit and just go off the fact.
Well, what I heard about there not being any black people on the jury is because during the jury selection, apparently there was a question saying if you're black, would you convict a black person? And apparently every single black person on the jury duty list said no. So why would they? Who would put them on the jury? Seriously. Just saying.
If you got a problem with me not supporting Karmelo Anthony because I'm black, then you can simply unfollow me. To everybody sending me death threats, threatening my life, calling me all kind of names because I refuse to stand with Karmelo Anthony, you can unfollow me. You don't have to be on my page. Because what you are not about to do, you are not about to convince me that I have to support Karmelo Anthony because we share the same skin color. You are not about to convince me or tell me that I have to stand with Karmelo Anthony because he is black. He killed an innocent young boy. Color don't have anything to do with it. It has everything to do with somebody killing somebody that they had no business killing. It was not self-defense. He murdered that young boy. And y'all think it's okay because he's white?
You over here want to call this boy a murderer? Then we're gonna take the covers off you.
So one of the ways that we can be confident that not only the verdict, but also the sentence handed down in the Karmelo Anthony case was just and reasonable is by looking at the arguments of those who support him. Because none of these people are arguing the facts of the case or that there was an incorrect interpretation of the law, which is what you would do if the wrong verdict was reached or that there was an unjust sentence.
A black boy allegedly murdered, and I say allegedly, heavy on the allegedly murdered somebody.
Only good cracker is a dead man. Only good cracker is a dead man.
To me, it seems like their entire argument boils down to this. Because Karmelo Anthony was black, he was entitled to murder Austin Metcalf. And that's just not gonna do it for me, dog. So they also justified the murder because it was raining. And I like that one because rain always makes me want to stab people in the chest.
As it was raining and simply didn't want to be put out in the rain by some random kid that he didn't know.
They also say that what Karmelo Anthony did just wasn't all that bad.
Like, how bad was this? This wasn't someone who said, hey, let me stab you 5, 6, 7 times.
And don't forget about racism, because it's racist to not allow Karmelo Anthony to murder whoever he wants.
Well, it looks like there are a lot of people in the overall black community that is really getting tired of the behavior of this ghetto subset part of their culture. And I think things are going to start changing pretty soon. Let's take a look at this next guy.
Stop being an idiot and stop embarrassing those of us who look like you with your foolishness. I'm talking to those of you out there who are taking part in this new trend where you run up on a random white person that you see and you accuse them of being one of the jurors on the Karmelo Anthony trial, and you take out your anger and aggression on them. I know why you're doing this. I'm not stupid. We all know that there is a template now. You've seen this for the past probably, 10 years now, where if your skin color looks a certain way, guess what? You basically can get away with just about anything you want with no consequences. Or if someone actually retaliates against you for acting a fool, then you're the first one who's going to be entitled to some sort of GoFundMe payout or the George Floyd treatment or so on and so forth, right? Let me tell you, that game is played out. No one is going to tolerate that behavior anymore. I'm surprised they tolerated it this long to begin with. But the fact of the matter is, there's far too many people out there who are engaging in this behavior thinking there will be no consequences, and they're unintentionally embarrassing the entire collective whole of their race as a result. They're not going to get the treatment they think they're going to get. They're actually going to get something far worse, and they're actually creating a deeper racial divide because they cannot simply act like normal human beings. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick of being lumped in with them, and I'm sick of people dragging down the collective whole with their foolishness. So don't be an idiot. Don't put yourself in a situation where you could become the next George Floyd or Karmelo Anthony, because you're not going to get the hero's welcome or the hero's reception you think you're going to get.
You know, these people are animals. How do they think that it's appropriate to act like this outside of a courthouse after the guy they supported, a murderer, was sentenced to 35 years? Let's take a look.
I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
Just like Karmelo was doing. I'm glad you just said that. That's what Karmelo was doing. Protecting his motherfucking self.
You know, for a group of people that love to scream victimhood, they sure look like aggressors. They sure look like you cannot have a civil conversation with these group of people. I mean, this woman here, ever so tolerant, don't you think? And the irony is, they are upset because the justice system actually worked in putting away a murderer. Yeah.
Black people are at the point where they will feel sorry for the criminal and the murderer more than the actual person who's not with us anymore. The actual victim, they don't care about. Everyone feels sorry for this little monster.
If we take up for ourselves, we go to jail. If we don't, we die. So it's a catch-22 in this situation. What do you want us to do?
What I and most of the world want you to do is to stop acting like you're the victim when you're not. What I want you to do is to teach your sons that bringing a knife to a track meet is not the way to go. What I want you to do is to stop acting like you're oppressed. White boogeyman is not out to get you. What I want you to do is to turn to God, repent of your sin of being obsessed with race, making everything about race, playing the victim card. Every race-obsessed individual, we're over it. It's like the boy who cried wolf. We've had enough. Every rational, common sense folk in the world is tired of it. We have black ghetto fatigue. All you guys do are throw around insults and act entitled. You lack accountability. We want you to have accountability.
You do realize that it's not working anymore. Anytime someone says something that you don't like, you just call them racist so they get scared and shut up. Yeah, it's not working anymore. The truth's the truth. If you don't like it, fair enough. I'm not racist. I've never been racist. And I never will be racist. The truth's the truth. The truth hurts.
If you're new here, welcome to The Dave Show. And if this feels like your kind of daily therapy, hit subscribe. Come hang out with us. We're here Monday through Friday. All right, let's get on with the rest of the show. And speaking of truths, and now, hard truths.
This chimp right here killed a white child and has gained millions of supporters, all of them being niggers, of course. But I'm just gonna say, black supremacy is the most dangerous ideology in this world. And the whole Karmelo Anthony and the whole Rick Chow thing just tells you, these people are brain dead niggers. The thing they don't get is, when you be a nigger, you get consequences like jail time or being killed. Either one of those. Black people think they can get away with every thing and protest about it when they get the consequences. It does not work that way anymore like it did in 2020 when y'all were being ass kissed by every person on this planet. Nobody gives a fuck about you niggers anymore. We want y'all gone, including us black people. We want you gone. The Rick Chow thing, Asian people have every fucking right to hate y'all. They've been hating y'all since the beginning of time, and I can honestly sympathize with them. Because you people go into their stores and steal, you terrorize them, you've been beating their grandmothers up for the past years. What the fuck happened to Asian Lives Matter? Everybody remembers it all died down because niggers were the ones committing the crimes against Asians. I'm just gonna say one more thing. Niggers, you see every race is tired of you. You cannot keep boycotting everything that goes against your ass culture. You can't boycott every race. You can't boycott every thing. You have to realize it's y'all. It's you niggers that keep up your own image. It's not Asian people because you were attacking them. It's not white people because y'all are actively killing them. Y'all are killing black people too, and y'all don't really give a fuck about that. Mexicans are tired of y'all. Ashley Gonzalez, beautiful mention right there. Women like her, we need more of her. I'm just gonna say that. You can't boycott everything because everybody's tired of y'all shit. It's time y'all change or we will do something about it. Plain and simple.
I think we are witnessing a separation amongst so-called black Americans. This separation is between both so-called black Americans and the ghetto black American. It's happening. And I'm happy it's happening. I'm happy this separation is taking place. Because what person wants to be around individuals who glorify crime life? What individual wants to associate themselves with people who support criminals? What sense does that make? Why would you want to support criminals? Most ghetto black Americans support crime life because the culture they partake in, which is ghetto culture, supports criminal activity. So again, what's responsible, critical thinking individual wants to be around those who support criminals? And that is why you're seeing this separation taking place between so-called ghetto black Americans and black Americans. They do not support criminals. Black Americans do not support criminals. They're against it. Ghetto black Americans support criminals. How sad.
If you're enjoying the show and would like to support the channel, you can always pick up some authentic Idle Hands merch today. You won't regret it. Links are down below. And finally, my friends, I give you a PSA of sorts in the worst way to possibly give your child a bath. I'm not really sure what this guy was thinking. Well, that's it for me today, my friends. Thank you for spending time. I do appreciate it greatly. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, slap that bell around so you're always notified. And as always, if you have a hype, I'll totally take it. All right, until the next episode, stay safe and have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.